Hello, Mbula Nwaya, and welcome. This is Mapa back again, coming to you live from the comfort of my home. It is, I believe it's 10:40 p.m. It has been a full day for us, work day, but um, we had to do a couple of things that. So I'll just backtrack here. This week is fasting and praying at our church the entire week, and we were looking forward to it today. We went yesterday, but we couldn't go because we were of car. We finally got our car today, and it took up a lot of our time this evening, so we couldn't make it. And so just got settled down, and I thought I'll just still come here and do my live because um, I know that you're anticipating this live, and I thank those of you who have been following me. I hope that this year is a different year, 2026. It's time to take action. It's time to make bold steps. It's time um, to um, to um, to just have be intentional. That's the word I was looking for. To be intentional and just have a purpose this year. Goals to be set and great things. Looking forward to breakthroughs and many more. And so, um, so yes, even though it's 10:40 p.m., I believe it's never too late because it could be a different time zone from where you're watching from. Or even if you catch the replay, I hope that this will inspire you and encourage you. It is Today is Tuesday. It's usually Facts Tuesday, but I'm changing it around. And of course, there are things that I'll share here um, that has to do with why um, why people are starting online businesses. Why are people searching for to earn online? And the common thing is they want their time freedom and just the flexibility to earn and be present for family. And so that is one thing I found in this business. And this go live is part of it. If you're watching me for the first time, I'm a registered nurse still working full time, and this is what I'm building on the side. And so, let me just say this with love, but also with truth, and that is the same routine always gives the same results. Same routine always gives the same results. Nothing more, maybe nothing less, but the same results. And so if you keep doing what you're always done, you'll keep getting what you're always gotten. So there's nothing more. It's the same old, like some used to say, the same old, because it's the same cycle. And and if you're feeling tired, you're stretched, or frustrated, this is your moment of honesty. Um, the truth, that we don't like to hear. A lot of times we try to just put aside, the truths, the things that we don't want to hear. But here's the thing: different results require different decisions. You have to make a different decision in order to get a different result. Because if you're doing the same thing, you'll always get the same results. And so, not, not more wishing, because you can only wish, but if nothing is done, if no action is taken, then it still is a wish. Um, Not more waiting. A lot of times we wait for the perfect moment, um, or to be ready, and also not another year of maybe later. Oh, you know what? Maybe later. Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. I'm going to say this again. If nothing changes, nothing changes. Not your time, not your income, not your peace. So I can say that most people aren't stuck because they lack potential. You're not stuck because you lack potential. You're stuck because you keep allowing the same pattern, the same cycle, nothing new or nothing different. um, you have not tried anything different to get a different result. So it's the same thing. Like, um, for as much as we'd like to have change, to do something different, or to change our story, change, our situation. But if it's still doing the same things, then it will never change. And so remain stuck because we are allowing the same patterns, the same cycle in our lives. And so, and the same schedule, you know, the same excuses, the same energy leaks. And then, and then we wonder why life feels so heavy. So here's the thing: change what you allow. I believe you need to change what you allow. Growth doesn't begin with motivation, it begins with boundaries. It starts when you decide to. So, I want to say that, we need to stop normalizing exhaustion, stop tolerating what drains you, and stop saying yes to everything except your own future. That's really a hard shift, but a necessary one. And um, and here are some of the intentional shifts that I want to share to protect your time, protect your energy, protect your focus. And because what you allow becomes your lifestyle. It is so true. What you allow becomes your lifestyle. And you were never created to live burned out, overwhelmed, and always behind. We were not created for that. And so I can say here that God doesn't bless chaos, He blesses obedience, alignment, and stewardship. And it just reminds me of, we were being reminded in this fasting period. Even yesterday was the first day that, obedience is one big thing. Total obedience to God in this season of crossing over, in this season of starting this new year, new journey, um, and looking for that, the truth, looking for that peace. It all comes down to being obedient. And I'm going to say this again: God blesses obedience, um, alignment, and stewardship. And so sometimes the breakthrough isn't more effort. We don't have to put in more effort. It's a better decision. Just making that decision, that one decision, to take that step. And if this year feels too important to repeat the old patterns, it's a new year, it's 2026. Um, if it feels too important to repeat those old cycle, the old patterns, um, if you know something has to shift, if you're ready to protect your peace and build differently, let's talk about what changing one decision can unlock. So that is a short goal life for me. I'm gonna say this again: if you're ready to protect your peace and build differently, then let's talk. About what one decision can unlock. Um, I can say that this is the year, another new year to um, something that you've been holding off for the past year, um, and but you want that change. I did mention here that if you're going to do the same things, the change will not be you will not expect to see change. But making right decisions, making doing things differently, seeking God in what is next and what is now. I believe these things, for me, it is important that I need to stay aligned, and trust in the process, trust in the system, in this journey, in this business journey. And these things are just, um, change happens, growth happens, and this business is possible when when it is for those who are looking for that change and for who are willing to learn. And I can say that when you take that leap of faith and step forward and take that obedient step, great things can happen as long as you continue to do your part, as long as you continue to take those small steps, with obedience and in alignment and trusting and having that faith that this is the best decision ever, um, for you, for your family, in your journey. And so, um, as I come to the end of my live today, it is specifically based on our title for today, which is If Nothing Changes, Nothing Changes. So I hope that has helped you today, and reach out, let's talk, ask questions, be curious. I am willing to help you, guide you, and give you more information in this journey that has helped me and so many of us in this business journey. And I hope that um, that it has encouraged you to really think about what is the next step and what obedient step will you take next. So thank you again. I hope you have a blessed, wonderful rest of your evening, day, whatever time zone you're watching me from. Vinaka, Foyexia, and God bless.